So we want to go ahead and start working in Audition now. And the first thing again you would want to do is make sure you have your jump drive, thumb drive, USB drive, whatever you want to call it, here. And you want to make sure you have your files organized. And we'll go into the one where we've recorded or sort of like not recorded, but we have downloaded and kind of placed all of the files we're going to use. So again, you want to make sure you get all the stuff that you want to use for your project in here, anything you might want to use. If you're going to ever add a file later because you want to add something to it, make sure you copy it off of whatever device you recorded it on and drag it into this folder so you don't lose it. I have folders in here, so I have like some musical recordings that I have the rights to use here, so you can make folders if that's helpful, whatever helps you. So make sure you have it all in there. And then as you recall, we created our file, and we want to make sure we double click this one and open it, because we want to make sure that all the work we do is being saved to our thumb drive over here and not to some Adobe sort of website. So they have a bunch of cloud recording things. So if you double click on the one that you created and placed in that folder, now you're going to see you got the Adobe Audition, the whole thing kind of open. And you can go in here and you can see all of the different sort of like kind of tools and different things that you have available to you. So this is the timeline. So all Adobe products that you're going to work with are going to have certain kind of components that you can use to edit or change, or add audio, or in this case add video. There's all these different things that you can do. So but the main thing Audition's made to do is just edit audio, so you're not going to have a visual representation unless you're working specifically from a video file. Instead, you're going to have this kind of thing here, this track that shows you all the different options that you've got for the files that you place. So you can see our demo file is in here. So now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and just drag all these files that we're going to use into this folder, right? So you can do that a couple different ways. You can go down here to the media browser and you can go ahead and find your thumb drive and just click on it, and then we can go in here and then we can go to these raw sound files if you want to, and there they are, right? So we could just kind of click on these and drag them up into that spot, and that will place them into this sort of files sort of palette, I like to call them, up here. You can also go in up here, you can't see it in your screen, but you go under File and go to Import and go to Files. You can go find the files. So again, I would need to go to my desktop and find I need to come down here to this thumb drive, click on that, click in Audition Project, click here, and then if I want, I can just shift click all of these and just click open, and you can see it's importing all of those in there. So that can be a good way to do it too. Again, use the media browser or use this import thing. And again, anything you're going to want to use, you can drag in here. So you can kind of just see how the organizational system will keep everything in the right place and keep you from losing stuff, right? Which is kind of important for what we're up to. So that would be the second step. So now that I've done that, I've got my files imported. I want to make sure I save this, so I'd go up to File again and just go to Save As, and we just want to confirm that it's putting it in the right place, which is again this folder we created. So if you want, you can click on the browser kind of button there and just go in and confirm that yes, it's saving it to that thumb drive, and then click Save and click Save and click OK, and you can just overwrite it, and then there you go. And then every time you go up here and go File, Save, it will save whatever you've done. If you hit Command S, or I think it's Control S on a PC, just whatever you're working on, it'll automatically do that. So most of us who work in these projects kind of reflexively hit Command S constantly. We're always like tapping those two buttons to make sure we back our work up. So I hope that all makes sense. This will be good. Now that you've got all your files in there and you're ready to go, you can now begin working in the software. So I'll take you to that step in the next video.